Om Bhurбhuvасваҳ Tatsavituर्vaреण्यं Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nः Prachodayātam. Namaste Saram. Continue our videos on our beloved Swami Sri Sathya Sai and his philosophy. Well, in some of my videos I discuss different stories, miracles, wonderful stories, my personal memories about Sri Sathya Sai. And in some of my videos we discuss aspects of his philosophy and teaching. Well, I think that quite many videos we have on different platforms in internet with miracle stories, and that's very important because miracles, that expression of grace after all. But to discuss, like to introduce this discussion about philosophy, I think that's also very important because, well, let us be clear that Sathya Sai, he gave us huge and highly advanced philosophical teaching, and not to pay attention to that is, I think, wrong. So let's pay attention to his, some of his teachings, and of course I'm going to quote a couple of things here, and today we'll speak about basically oneness, and better to say interconnection between different religions. That's very important aspect of Sathya Sai philosophy, because unfortunately we can see that exactly religion, brings troubles to our society. Globally, even not political madness, but sometimes religious madness, they keep on creating more conflicts on personal level or between some groups and communities. So the oneness of all religions, that was very important message, because if more and more people will be able to understand, I prefer to speak about interconnection, and oneness of all religions. Then it's bring peace to our communities. Divine Discourse. Let me see. That's 1990. Then quote: after the passing of the founders of religions, the followers, while violated the teachings of the founders and quarreled among themselves on account of their selfish interests. With the passage of time, Shiism developed. This is the result of individual selfish motives. What to say? Actually, all great masters, divine messengers and avatars, they bring message to us about what? That God is as the spirit shining as a divine light in our heart. Connection with the Lord or with divinity is only direct, and all human beings essentially divine, though sometimes, of course, because of ignorance we can misbehave, but basically, we can find the difference between, let's say, message of Krishna, message of Buddha, message of Jesus the Christ. Of course, philosophical differences there, but the very foundation is the same. But later on, what's happened, very unfortunate kind of thing, that followers, they start to form organized religion, and then these organized religions or any institutional religions or institutional so-called spirituality, it's become more involved in political and financial kind of things, financial and political stuff, than in actually self-inquiry. Some great masters, for example, Lahiri Baba, famous Kriya Yoga master, about whom Paramahamsa Yogananda wrote in his autobiography of a yogi. Lahiri Baba, who lived in 19th century. He was direct disciple of Mahathir Babaji, and Lahiri Baba, he lived in Varanasi, the most ancient city in the world, the most holy place for Vedic Hindu religion and for the Buddhist as well. And Lahiri Baba, 19th century, he told to his disciples, please never create any institution, because if you'll create any kind of institution, meditation will die next day. That's very interesting message. In the second half of 20th century, my personal Kriya Yoga meditation guru, his name was Yogi Rama. He was born in Tamil Nadu, 1923, and passed away 2006. And like in 90s, I really spent time. It was golden time for me in Puttaparthi, and I was Sathya Sai interpreter for the Russian-speaking groups. But at the same time, I was visiting my personal meditation and Bija mantra guru in Tamil Nadu, Yogi Rama, and of course Sathya Sai was very happy about it. And my guru Yogi Rama, personal guru, pre-yoga meditation and Bija mantra tradition, he told us the same, better not to create institution, because if you create institution, then next day, self-inquiry, meditation will die, because institution, unfortunately, it's something about copyright, about political connection, about financial questions as well. So, and I myself, I don't know how to manage actually this contradiction, but that's what's happened actually. And that's what actually Swami is telling us, that any great master, Jesus, Krishna, Mahavira, Guru Nanak, Jesus Christ, they brought divine message. But then later on, generation after generation, disciples, next generation of disciples, they create communities, congregations, churches, ashrams, and then mostly spoil the purity of the message. What's happened now, actually, even in 20th century, that's already happened, but now, 21st century, more and more people say, we are spiritual, we are religious, but we don't want to belong to any community or any church, any ashram, any congregation, any organized spirituality. So more and more people telling this. Why? Because when we connect with our beloved Swami, for example, Sri Sathya Sai, just from heart to heart. We don't need any institution for that. We have divine discourses, and I strongly recommend each Sai devotee to study Swami's divine discourses, because according to my information, according to my experience, when I mix with different Sai devotees, people not so enthusiastic about reading and studying Swami's teaching. Because that's huge message. And we have his divine discourses. We have wonderful Samadhi Mandiram in Puttaparthi. We don't need actually any institution. I don't know, must I mention or not, but now more than 10 years passed since the moment when Sathya Sai left his physical body. That's happened 2011. We are approaching like already like more than 10 years. Pretty soon it will be 15 years. So very beginning actually of new step in Sathya Sai tradition, when his tradition like growing without his immediate physical presence. What we see now, 2024, we have at least 3 international organizations. Very sad. And all that 3 international organizations, they are not friendly with each other. Okay, first international organization, which is like original one, Sathya Sai actually established this organization, but now administration of the ashram, they don't like this. They created their own international organization which connected with the ashram administration. So quarrel, split. And of course we know about Mudanahalli project and Madhusudan Sai, who is claiming that subtle body of Sathya Sai is inside him, etc. And I'm not part of Mudanahalli project, and actually now I'm quite neutral about this. I have a few videos critical about Madhusudan Sai. Okay, now guys, I'm just neutral about whatever he is doing, let it be. But they have their own international structure, and all that international actually Sathya Sai organizations, they're not in oneness. Very strange, and that's actually what is our beloved Swami is telling us. That, let me quote again the same, after the passing of founders of religions, the followers violate the teachings of the founders and quarreled among themselves on account of their selfish interest. Why it's happened actually? Why it's happened? How it's possible that we have 3 international organizations which can't come together? I hope one day maybe they re-establish this brotherhood and sisterhood, this friendship. I hope that they will re-establish, but now it's not like that because of selfishness of the leaders. So institution, then leaders, then private benefits, ego, selfish stuff. Who is the boss on the field? That's what's happened. And I think we have to be very careful and conscious about this situation. We can see that actually Swami predicted this very clearly. And unfortunately that's happened, with the Christian churches, with all other organized religious communities, and that's happened in Sathya Sai tradition as well. So what is my approach? My approach is that I respect ashram administration, I respect all 3 international organizations, I respect Mudanahalli project, actually I respect Shirdi Sai Trust and all the organizations, but I'm very far from all that organized spirituality, institutional spirituality. Like I was born this lifetime as the Christian, though I'm learning Vedic and Buddhist philosophy as well, but I'm not member of any church. Why? Because if I come to any church, for example, Russian Orthodox Church, or a Roman Catholic Church, Protestant Church, Anglican Church, whatever, Baptist Church, what's happened? They believe only that Jesus is Savior, Bible is only the book, but what can I tell all of them? I think that Krishna is also Savior, I think that Buddha is also Savior. I like Pali Canon, ancient Buddhist scriptures. I like Srimad Bhagavatam, that's my favorite one. I like Bible and Jesus as well. You know, that's the problem. The institutional spirituality always divide people. But that's the reason why I think that future of spirituality is not institutions, but private, personal spirituality. Sairam, see you next time. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel, and see you next time. Om Bhurбhuva Swaham Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayantam